baby.
What you gonna want the baby for?
I can't do this. I already got 2 fucking kids. I can't. I barely even want those 2 kids.
Yeah, but you told me to do it and I did it.
You're talking out of the ordinary right now. I don't want these kids. I don't want none of these kids.
Yes, you do. Stop eyeing up, bro.
I don't want none of these fucking kids.
What you gonna do then? Cause we not getting up. We not doing our abortion thing, bro. That's not
It's
what
not
we're
even
doing.
about getting a fucking abortion. It's about me not wanting to be a mom no more. I don't want to be a mom
For
at
what?
all.
What made you not want to be a mom no more? Cause the baby's always crying. You gotta wake up.
It's too much. It's too much for me. You sitting here.
You doing the most for what, bro? You over here choking and stuff for what? All because of kids, bro, that you sat down and had? Yes, you do want to do it.
I'm not strong enough.
Yes, you is. Stop crying. Just stop crying, bro. Please, stop crying.
My body looks horrible. These 3 kids is fucking my body up. I don't have it in me no more to be a mom.
Now, someone sent me this video just because lately I have been talking about some women who are really using the idea that, hey, because I have postpartum depression and it messes with my emotions, I can treat and act however I want to act and really shift all blame to men, right? As y'all saw in the last video that I made, a mother got upset because she thought that it was a school day, but it was a Saturday morning. And we already know that kids don't have school on a Saturday morning. And she claims that her husband saw her get up and walk around. And, you know, she said that people in the house saw her and they didn't say anything, quote unquote. That's what she said. She said that they did not say anything. So she took the child outside and she ended up realizing, oh, well, dang, but you don't even have school today. So she started to feel, quote unquote, overwhelmed, right? And she is just saying, man, like, dang, I just cannot believe I'm going through this while having a child still stand outside in the cold. She decided to take out her phone and make this video.
Y'all, why am I up on a Saturday morning with Kamari dressed to go to school? When I say, y'all, ever since having 4 kids, the overstimulation has been real. The frustration has been real. The anger has been real. I woke up with a headache, not even knowing the day of the damn week. It's damn Saturday, and I'm up rushing her to get ready for school. Nobody said nothing. Husband in the house, nobody said nothing. I'm all over the damn place, and people wondering why I'm done having kids. Yeah, I swear to God, I've reached my mental state of overstimulation. I can't handle no more, and I'm okay with saying that. I cannot handle no more kids. This don't make no damn sense. I woke up on a damn Saturday to get her ready for school. It is no school. Don't even know the day of the week. This is insane, man. This is insane. Like, it's been so much stuff going on with me, y'all. I don't know. This is postpartum depression still. I thought I was on my way out of that. I thought I was making my way out of that. But y'all, this don't make no sense.
So you threw the man up under the bus and you felt some type of way. So, hey, you're going to bash him. And then come to find out that's all she does. She does not care about what this man got going on. He cares about what she got going on, which is why he provided. But, of course, you know, she got to record every single thing.
The emotional state is different.
I feel like the emotional state of
The emotional state is different. If I'm dealing with 4 different children with 4 different emotions, 4 different challenges, 4 different needs, at least what you do is a lot, but at least you get to regulate your emotions by focusing on this one task.
Oh, one task. And
Your
the work
task is your job.
Okay, now listen. What you don't understand is that, you know, the job is what sponsors, you know, the family, right? The job. So without the job, right, our situation will be way different. That's premise 1. And the second premise, right, is so, you know, is to understand that, sure, today's situation, right, it just happened once. and you've been doing it right many times, why not give yourself the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, at least, today is just an accident. So I've been doing it right many times, so I don't need to take it as though it's something so serious. All right? And the third premise, sure, whatever you're doing, taking care of the kids, it might be a little bit difficult, right?
Take care of the kids, the house, and
look,
you. I take care of you too.
Last night, do you know when I went to bed? I worked 14 hours, right?
Yeah.
And I was knocked out. That's why I said, today you woke me up early morning, and now I still need to repeat the same cycle and I need to work 14 hours again. So that's why I was expecting you at least, to wake me up around 7. But when you woke up
at 7, this baby wakes us up. You know how many times she woke me up through the night? All through the night, how many times she woke up because she got a cold?
Yeah.
So it's not, we can't, it's like, I just feel like we've reached our mental capacity and physical capacity.
No, it's not about
children.
that. No,
I feel like
me,
4 kids is enough.
For me, it's Abby, out. Put it down and out. Okay?
But I understand. I feel like I work 24/7.
So, of course, you've had some women upset about that, man, because they're like, man, listen, have some empathy. Have some empathy for the women that are bearing your children, right? And we can always have empathy. And I will never ever in my life say, man, that women are over exaggerating when it comes down to postpartum depression. I can understand that, but you can control how you treat others. That's just bottom line. And throwing the man that you claim to love up under the bus is mighty wild. And then you just have nothing but videos proving that. So here you have a sister who is crying. She's upset. She just, dang, I cannot do this anymore. I don't even want the kids that I already have. I cannot do this anymore. I think we can all have empathy for that. I think we can all have empathy for that woman, right? Being the fact that this man is just sitting here recording. Why would you record your woman at her lowest point? That's just mind-boggling to me, because since Instagram been out, I've seen a few videos where guys would record a woman crying, or you just see a woman in a very bad place and a guy's just recording. That's when you are to go out your way and comfort a woman. I mean, I get it. We're all adults, and I always say, man, as an adult, you need to act like an adult, because at the end of the day, a man doesn't have the luxury of having somebody pull up on him and ask him what's wrong or whatever. You might have a few, but once again, a woman can get it all day, every day. And for me, perception is always key when you just hear the guy. Now, once again, the guy, he got this woman a house. I mean, it seems like he's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. He does not seem like the type of guy to be serious, take things seriously. You see a woman down on her luck. You see a woman feeling some type of way. Why not comfort her? So I said, man, just by the way he is acting, I gotta go find his page. So a lot of times when I do these videos, I try to go look for the source. A lot of times it's hard to look for the source because they don't really give you much context clues. They don't give you. Sometimes they sit over here and download the TikTok video, but they're able to take the watermark off, so you don't even know who you don't know what name to look up on TikTok. But I was able to find this situation on TikTok, and when you just kind of just scroll through their videos, they make certain videos like this.
No, you cannot come back, and you look pregnant as right now. You're not about to come back in my house just because this man put you out. Every time he put you out, you think you can come running back here, bro. You sit right here crying because your ex-boyfriend died, man. You tweaking, bro. I don't know about none of that, bro. You really doing all this over your ex?
They do a bunch of skits. She made this look so believable. The fact that we're having all of these people do this stuff for clout. Another situation of a man and a woman using this postpartum stuff for clout. When we understand that there are women who do struggle and who are complaining about their situations, but they want to monetize it. They want to sit here and say, hey, well, let's see if we can get some money off of this. Let's see if I can bash my significant other. Of course, they're in on it together. Women need to understand that, I get it. Being that you have postpartum depression, it affects your emotions. I understand that. But when you're talking about how you treat other people, I don't care what no woman says. I don't care how bad that postpartum depression you claim is to be. I don't care how bad that depression is that you claim it to be. You don't sit here and throw your man up under the bus. You don't sit here and disrespect your man. And as far as a man, because once again, I don't see men on here disrespecting their women or throwing the women up under the bus or making their women feel bad when they're already in a bad space. But for a man, you should never want to see your woman in a bad place. You should never want to expose your woman. Like that's ridiculous. And to me, that's a weak man. To me, that's a weak man, if you ask me. I mean, let's just go ahead and look at some of the comments. Shout out to Take Heed to the Message. Y'all need to follow her on Instagram. But she says she needs some alone time. Hold her and give her some time at the salon. Then somebody else says, honestly, should have tied the tubes after 2. Also, don't record this. Give mom a break when you're home, big man. Then somebody else says he's her oldest child, right? Think about it, guys. He's her oldest child, right? Then somebody else says what's happening is she's watching these women online living their best life, being 304s. I don't have kids because I don't let them deposit inside of me. It's that simple. It's that simple. And for that, I don't feel bad for you. And somebody else says, not a good look, Pops. You should definitely be encouraging her instead of that attitude you are giving. She is clearly going through depression and needs help, not criticisms. Then somebody else says, I'm confused. If you knew you didn't want any more kids, why the F did you lay up there and get pregnant? Girl, bye. Then somebody else says the dad is a clown. Then somebody else says, why film her? Can't you see she's frustrated and exhausted? So, I mean, once again, had this been something real, had this been a real situation, which it happens, as a man, you got to comfort her. As a man, you got to be there. And like I said, any man who sits here and record their woman in the worst state of mind, bro, you're a clown. You're a weak man. You're a weak man. But look, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel.